This is one of those videos where I'm at the end of the video, but I need to record this and put it at the beginning of the video to say that in this video, things went very poorly. I was getting absolutely destroyed, but I was talking about how there's a system on Magic Arena where it assigns power levels to cards. So as a test, I decided to rip all the good cards out of my deck, including all the lands, and build an absolute trash version of this deck I'm about to show you. And then we just won every game. So, we're getting ready to switch to the actual intro that I recorded, and you're going to see that the deck looks a little bit different. It's going to be better because it's going to have dual lands and powerful removal, but this is what we ended up with, and it's better. It's not better, it's worse, but it wins more games because of the matchmaking on Arena. It'll make sense if you watch the video. Okay, here we go. Alright, what's going on everyone? Today we're playing a casual standard deck, and while I normally hesitate to post a standard deck so close to rotation, the good news is this deck has 2 rotating cards, so even if you're watching this after Bloom Burrow releases, yeah, you can just switch these, it's fine. So, yeah, what is this deck? It's built around these 2 cards, inspired by these 2 cards. So we have a 3 mana 3/3. This taps to add 2 mana, but only for dragons, and we can cast dragons once per turn from our graveyard. And this is a 3 mana 3/2 with haste that when it attacks, you get to look at the top 6 cards of your library, reveal a dragon, and put it into your hand. So these are pretty solid, but is that good enough? And the answer is, in my testing, sort of. It's okay. So what dragons are we playing? We have a 4 mana 4/4. When it dies, it makes usually a bunch of treasures, so we can cast other dragons. This is very cool, and not many people are playing it. It's 3 mana for the adventure. You exile the top 2 cards of your opponent's library face down so they don't see them, and you can play those cards. So this is a great way to get lands because, you know, we have big stuff. This is crazy. 5 mana 5/5. You get to exile the top 2 cards of your library. You can play them. If it's a land, you get a 3/1. If it's a non-land, you get a treasure. And this is crazy. This is way more powerful than I expected because of this card. I'll explain in a second. But Terror of the Peaks, this is in standard. I have the old one. So it's a 5 mana 5/4 flying. If the opponent wants to target it, they have to pay 3 life. And whenever another creature enters the battlefield, this is going to deal damage equal to that creature's power to any target. And why I like this so much is it's going to trigger when we flip this. The problem with battles is you have to dedicate damage, right? You have to deal 5 damage to this to flip it. But the cool thing is, if we have Terror of the Peaks in play, we can attack this for 5, and then the 4/4 is going to enter the battlefield and deal 4 damage, right? So we basically lose 1 damage. So what this does, it's 2 mana. It's a removal spell. It deals 2 damage. It can deal more if you reveal dragons. And then it flips into a 4/4 that just basically just wipes the opponent out. Whenever a dragon attacks, we deal 2 to anything. And that brings us to the second portion of our deck because we're very slow. It's hard to get up here, right? So how do we survive? Oh, we also have Shivan Devastator, by the way. So how do we survive? And the rest of the deck is control. We're playing Cut Down. We're playing Go for the Throat. We're playing Sheoldred's Edict. And remember, this is a removal spell. So we have 12 removal. We also have this. So we're basically a Rakdos mid-range deck first. We're just killing everything we see, destroy everything on the battlefield for the first few turns, and then taking over with dragons in the late game. How good is that? Well, we're about to find out. So I always like to be clear, this is definitely a casual deck. I know some people play casual decks and they tell you how good it is. No, we play meta decks, we play competitive decks, we play homebrew, crazy, powerful decks. And also sometimes we play fun decks. And this is well into the fun category. Curve's fine. I got a lot of low curve stuff, which is nice. Play this tap land turn 1. Yep. Got a removal spell. That's 2 removal. A couple Shivan Devastators. That's fine. We can play either one of our removal spells. So they should take Invasion, right? So the thing you want to do with this card is you want to take the less powerful removal spell. That way they're forced to use the better removal spell to get their worst removal spell back, right? It's a little unintuitive, but that's generally better. So I can start dealing damage to this, but it's going to take 3 turns with a 2/2. So let's just get some card advantage while they are tapped out. There's a land. So I can actually play their Gix next turn if I want. This is Dimir control, by the way, but I haven't seen it play this. Alright, well, I'm going to play their land, and then I'm going to play their Gix. Alright, let's just play their cards. That's fun. Yep. Hit me for 4, that's okay. No 4. There goes all my lands that I'm looking for. 3 of them. Alright, go to 16. Oh my god, and then I don't draw a land, of course. Let's play this and see if I can find a land off their deck. I can. Let's play their swamp. This gives me a removal spell up. Let's attack this. I can kill their land with a Go for the Throat. It is a non-artifact, right? It's not an artifact shark. That'd be pretty crazy. Sure. Yep. There's another one. Well, now they're tapped out, so let's... I'm gonna kill their... It's an artifact. That's crazy. It's an artifact, right? Okay. I will take 4. Right, because it's literally a mine... Right, I knew that. Well, we'll kill this one. And now they have nothing to do. This is a counter spell. They shouldn't have played... I mean, what's the point of having that many mechs out, right? Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to play Terror of the Peaks. We're going to attack this. It's going to flip. It's going to enter. I wish they had a creature, but I'll deal 4 to them. So that's pretty cool. So that's what that's doing, right? Is we don't lose the power or the damage by killing this, flipping it, and then dealing 4. They kill my Terror, though. So that's no fun. Don't need to draw with Gix. I can tell you that. 1, 2. Oh, nice. Okay. And we have a lot of card advantage. Opponent had no cards, right? That's something that's interesting about this deck, is we're actually pretty good at generating card advantage. Okay, well, Ravaz is good. If it lives, we don't want to see black. Okay, this is probably the Temur land thing, which is no fun. We do need to draw a land, but it's fine. Warmonger doesn't do too much. We got plenty of dragons. We do draw the land. That's good. Do I play one of these as a 1/1 just to get some damage in it? Doesn't matter. I'm going to. Here, take 1. Maybe they have like a burn spell. I mean, they usually don't. Yeah, this is just the tier 1 deck. In casual, by the way. I'm in casual. I'm in unranked. What's it called on Arena? Just a play queue? We're trying to play fun decks here, but they did reveal, or they didn't reveal, it was discovered that the way the queue works, at least in unranked, maybe in ranked 2, is every card has a number, a power level number attached to it. And so you get matched up based on your the power level of your deck. And it does count lands, so I could be being punished for all the dual lands I have, as well as all the removal. We also have this, which is in mono red aggro. This is kind of okay in standard. So even though we're playing a casual deck, we do have a lot of high power level cards that could punish us. Let's play Terror of the Peaks. Let's play this tapped. Attack for 1. Technically, it was discovered for Brawl, the number system, but there were cards that had high power levels attached to them that have never been good in Brawl. So the assumption is the power level was being gauged by standard, so people think it's also being applied to unranked. So if you want to... That's an interesting choice. I mean, Terror is kind of a problem, right? So if you want to play against casual decks, take all the tier 1 cards out of your decks. Even if you're playing a casual deck like this, if it's composed of, you know, powerful, like dual lands, Shivan Devastator and Red Aggro, stuff like this, then you'll still get matched up against tier 1. Which might be what's happening, I don't know. Do we lose? The answer is maybe. I don't enjoy playing against this deck. I don't like any deck that can just take a really long turn like this. I've played decks like this, right? Like, in Explorer, in my Explorer gameplay list, there's 4-color elementals that's very similar to this, and that it just takes these long, grindy turns. I tend to find these types of decks to be not good for the game, right? Yeah, in Modern, you've had decks like eggs and stuff that got banned because they could take really long turns. And this, obviously, those decks could literally take 20-minute turns. It was crazy. So it's not that bad, but it's not always fun to just kind of sit here and have nothing to do. So you start rambling about nonsense completely unrelated to the game that's happening because you don't get to play, right? That's the problem. People say, like, I don't like blue control because I don't get to play. Well, you kind of do. I mean, you have all your stuff countered, but you still get to do stuff, right? When you're just, like, kind of sitting here, staring at the wall, waiting for just any chance at all to play the game, I think it's more problematic. Hey, look, they got the World Soul thing. How fun. Cool. Yep. Really fun. Really enjoy this deck, especially in Unranked. Really enjoy opponents who play this in Unranked. I wouldn't criticize someone playing a tier 1 deck in Unranked, but also my opponent's doing it. So if you want to criticize them, I mean, that's not me. It's not me, I didn't do it. But, love tier 1 in Unranked. I feel like Unranked should just be for casual, but, you know, who am I to, what does that even, who am I to say? Still waiting for the opponent to take a turn. Still waiting. Hey, look, they have the mana to bring their thing back. I still haven't gotten to take a turn, and this is cut down, by the way. Every time I stop talking, it cuts forward, so you don't even get to see all of it. Oh boy. Now we gotta wait for our opponent to choose cards. At least that was pretty quick. It's a spelunking. Yep. Okay, there's more land. Cool. Opponent's still going. We have nothing. We have no way to win. They just combo off again next turn if they don't kill me here. So that's fun. Oh boy, here we go again. Are you guys having fun? Look at this. Here we go. There they all are again. Super fun. Why is this legal? It's not a matter of a power level thing. It's a look how long the turn lasts. Is it good for the game and for new players specifically to, you know, play Magic for the first time, and then this is how it works, right? It's not good. I remember, I don't know much about Yu-Gi-Oh, but I did watch a video about Memory Jar and how, or is it Memory Jar something? I don't know. Basically, the deck would take like 15-minute turns, and Hearthstone has had that with that weird, whatever this thing is. I don't know what it is or what its name is, but I know it had a similar problem. So when a deck like this exists, you have to question, like, you know, should this be a thing? Could we just not have this be a thing? Not because it's got a high win rate, but because, look how long this is. I should put a timer up. Maybe I'll cut the video. Wow, I get to take a turn. Wow, here we go. This is very exciting. I'm gonna play this one. Cool. I'm gonna attack for 3. I'm gonna get a dragon. That's awesome. And now the opponent can kill me. Here we go. Kill me now. Could you just kill me, like, now instead of taking 15 minutes? That'd be great. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, this deck shouldn't be in the game. I'm gonna put my foot down. Look, I don't always have very strong opinions about things, but this deck sucks. Not because it's powerful, but because the turns are too long. And that's never a good thing. Stuff like that just kind of sucks, and I just feel like Wizards of the Coast is, people say there's too many bans. I disagree. I think there's not enough bans. I've been playing Marvel Snap a lot. I have 300 hours in Marvel Snap. I started playing like 8 or 9 months ago, so it's a lot of time. But you know, they do balance updates every couple of weeks, and they just hammer the top decks every time. Not every time, most of the time. And it's so refreshing for a game developer to be like, hey, all these decks are really powerful. Let's not have them be powerful. It's like, wow, yeah, that's really cool. And I know, like, you can't do that in Magic because there's the paper element, but man, I wish that's what Alchemy was. My god, how good would Magic Arena be if Alchemy had absolutely zero Alchemy cards, and it was just rebalanced standard, where every single, like, let's say every couple of weeks, They looked at all the top decks in Alchemy, and they just nerfed everything that was top. And, anything that was taking too long to win, anything that was just winning too consistently, just anything, just being like, all right, we're cutting all this out. It's all worse now. It's like, great. It'd be so refreshing. This one. It's like almost like that's what Alchemy should be, right? Not this cheap way to just unload more rares into the game. Let's just get this out of here. It'd be so good if Alchemy was just rebalanced standard. But instead, it's just extra rare, more expensive standard. And, what's the point of that? That's the question I have. I'm gonna try to get a land from them, or get this countered. This is another competitive deck, though, in Unranked. I'm kind of curious if I take all the rare dual lands out of my deck, if I'll get matched up against less competitive decks. Should we use this video to experiment with that? I don't know, maybe we should. I really like this getting lands, though. So if I draw a land, I could play Terror or Dracosaur. If I don't have double red, so I can't play this. I could play this, I guess. I don't know, we'll see. Yep, take 2. I am now corrupted, so this is online. I do get the land. So is it Dracosaur for more blockers, potentially? I'll try it. Well, Terror could destroy some of these mites, though. I'm going to go with this one. Alright. It lands. They've got 3 cards. This deck is very controlling. This is the Bant Toxic deck. That tends to be a bit more controlling. There are more combo-y versions of the deck that, the whole Ivy, Poison Ivy build, but that's not what this is. This is the get a couple of toxic things down, then control the board. That's what this deck is doing. Down to 11, up to 6 poison. Try this again. Autopay. 1 card. Is it a counter spell? No. Is it a removal spell? If it is, we will concede. I really kind of want to try to see if we can get matched up against non-competitive decks. Should I just take out all the removal? Yeah, okay. Let's just concede. Interesting. Because I'm getting matched up against tier 1 and unranked with a casual deck, but a casual deck composed of a lot of competitive cards. Do we try it right now? I'll duplicate the deck. I'll take out all the rare duels. Okay, so let's take you out and you out and you out and you just all of these out. And then can't you just like auto fill? Perfect. Alright, what are the competitive ones? Let's take out the competitive ones for less competitive ones. Actually, let's do this. Maybe, should we take out all the removal? What's removal that's not played? Like, what's similar to what we have, but not like, no one plays Infernal Grasp now, right? It's all go for the throat. Let's swap these out. I think this is so much worse, especially against red aggro. But maybe it has a lower thing? A lower power level? No one plays Molten Collapse, right? Take these out, put these in. Alright, let's see if we can game the system with no rare lands and off-meta removal. Let's just see what happens. It's an experiment. This video is totally off the rails at this point. We're not showcasing this cool deck that I built. No. We're seeing if we can cheat this really goofy-ass matchmaking system. Well, we got removal. That's for sure. We'll keep 7. We'll just kill stuff for a couple turns. The opponent's not going to be playing a competitive deck, right? That's a black land, but a very basic one. I'm undecided. We'll see what happens next. I still have competitive cards. But, no, this isn't Deep Cavern Bats. Sure. Yeah, so I should cut this down. Yeah, I think we cut this down now. I have 2 removals, so if they take Shieldred's Edict, we play Cut Down. If they play Cut Down, we play Shieldred's Edict. They probably want to take Cut Down, force me to play the Edict. Right, when you take a removal card, you want to be focused on which removal spell do I want to force my opponent to play. That's also cool. I would like to play that. I guess I'm just going to play this. We have Liliana. So it just looks like mono black control, which is a tier 1 deck. I suppose. I guess I should do this. Pay 2. Auto pay. Then attack her. So now she can't minus. If they plus, I might get rid of her Vaz because I don't have anything to cast with it anyway. Cut down is also possible. That sucks. So it didn't work. We're still matched up against the tier 1 deck. But maybe it's a lower ranked tier player. I don't know. Cut down seems useless right now. Get rid of cut down. Another Shivan Devastator. Well, we are going to get rid of Liliana. We're going to play this. Preacher, sure. We'll say, though our experiment failed, I'd also like to point out that we're playing another competitive deck in Unranked, and that just makes me sad. It just makes me sad. Hey, there we go. Cool. Just do this now. I really wish I had drawn another land. Oh, nice. Okay, well, we got it. Maybe a more casual player who quit when they're shielded. I'm not convinced yet. No, wait, didn't I just have dual lands? Did I queue with the wrong deck? I queued with the wrong deck. Oh, I'm so dumb. It's fine. It's fine. This is the worst video I've ever posted. It's the worst video. Wow, look at that. Basic lands. What's the opponent playing? What do you think? Oh, did they buy the thing? The whatchamacallit? The frog thing? What land you playing? Okay. What does that tell me? I don't know. It's a fast Selesnya deck. Is it just gonna be toxic again? Oh my god, it's a casual. Look what happened. Look what happened. We took the dual lands out of our deck. We get matched up against a casual deck. Wow. I mean, it's circumstance. We did it once, but man, that's pretty damning. So this is a Selesnya mount deck. Wow, let's play Dracosaur. Look at me go. So guys, if you get sick of playing tier 1, just make your deck suck. Wow, that's a draft card. Look at that. And yeah, wow, this is so much easier. Jesus Christ. Wow, let's destroy this. And then let's play another Dracosaur. And let's attack for 5. I hope this is a lesson, by the way, to all the viewers who made it this far. That when you watch YouTube videos and you see someone playing a jank deck, pay attention to what they're playing against, right? Because if you play a terrible deck, but you're just matched up against garbage, then sure. It's like, that's fine. Let me be clear here. It's totally fine to play a jank deck and play against other jank decks. Oh my god, can I cast it? Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, play this. Wow, this is so different. Holy crap. I've never seen anything like this before. My deck is so powerful now. But if someone says, if you watch a YouTube video and they say, hey, this is a casual deck, and they play against other casual decks, dude, that's fine. It's totally fine. I hate when people play casual decks and then tell you it's amazing. So if someone is playing a deck that you've never seen in the metagame, right? And then they play against just pay attention to what they're playing against, right? If they're playing against, you know, Selesnya mounts, then, you know, be aware of that. What did I, then I cast at some, we won. We won. Well, guys, let's play one more and see if I get matched up against another casual deck. If we get matched up against another casual deck, you know, I don't know, maybe that says something. Let's see what the opponent plays. Okay. Wait, what does this mean? What's my opponent playing? Blue-white life gain? Esper life gain? We've seen that twice now. So that sucks because we don't have 2 removal. So if they take invasion, I have no way to get rid of that. They just take a dragon or something, that's fine. We play invasion, kill this. It's like, it's okay. So this is another test, right? Okay, they did the right thing. Is if they took like a dragon, it would be very telling that maybe it's a lower ranked player or something. So this does look like just Esper control. Dang. But one with Lunarch Veteran in it. Okay, so I could play this, have it get killed or countered. I can... This is sorcery speed. I have 2 of them. Yeah, let's get this countered. So if I play this, they can count... Wow. Okay, it gets killed. Gets killed? Okay. Well, they might not have counter spells. Or maybe they did. They just decided to play the removal. Yeah, this is Esper Legends. Dang, it's tier 1 again. I think we lose. I think I'm going to draw. They're tapped out. Lose 2. I gotta kill the Shieldred, unfortunately. And I gotta do it now while I don't get countered. Next turn we can play Terror. Just straight up. I mean, that's not played very much anymore. Take 2, go to 11. They have 3 mana up. So this gets countered. Well, they have 1 card. So I think we do this. We draw the counter if they have it. They don't have it. Okay. By the way, this isn't a dragon. It's a lizard warlock. But I can play this deal 4. I really want them to play this card. Great. Perfect. So we know they don't have anything. So I'll have 6 lands. So we play this dragon, kill this, get the invasion back, play it, kill Malcolm. Yeah, that's what we do. Play this. We're going to deal 4 here. Great. Then we're going to play this. And we're going to deal 2 here. Okay, they protect it. Is it indestructible? Dang. Alright. That sucks. If that died, I could hit this for 5, flip it, deal 4. But now I have enough. No, I don't. I need 1 more damage. Cut down works. Perfect. So we cut down here. Now I deal 5 here, 4 here. Make a treasure. They go to 23. We play this. We deal 4 here. I will play this. I will deal 3 here. Oh, this triggers on any creature, not dragons. Oh, I'm so dumb. Well, that's fine. So now we attack. We deal 6 damage from this. I can kill that. They play the other one. I can kill that too. Didn't draw anything, which kind of sucks, but we will attack. We'll deal 2 here. They can animate. That's fine. They can actually kill Ravaz, but I have so much stuff, it's fine. I probably shouldn't have killed or shouldn't have attacked with him. Now that I think they didn't animate though. It's crew 1. Well, down to 3. Suddenly the game just feels so much easier. When I made my deck suck. I don't know. It's pretty weird. Yep, okay. So did we learn anything? That's technically a pretty competitive deck, I would say, but I don't know. I took all the good cards out of my deck and suddenly the game just felt easier. I don't know. God, no wonder I've been winning with the Planeswalker decks. Guys, if you haven't seen, I haven't recorded the video yet, but I have it imported. I might do a video about this. I've been playing these decks and I've been winning so consistently with them, and now it makes sense. Of course I've been winning with these decks. They're terrible. Anyway, that's Rakdos Dragons. Is this the deck I'm showing you guys? Is it this one? Or is it this one? This is the better deck. If you want to build this deck on paper, you want to build this one. But if you want to play it on Arena, you want to play the other one, I guess. But, yeah, I don't know what to say, guys. What a weird video. Rakdos Dragons. This deck is casual. It's junk. And you can win with it if you don't put all these good cards in your deck. So, awesome. Thanks for watching, everyone. And I will see you in the next one.